knows I've got a whole bunch of homies with a whole bunch of king cobras. Some of you might know was my first snake that I got when living down here in Florida. Got a package from one of my sponsors, and I'm pretty excited about it. Wild caught, South Florida locale reptile boa. Good morning, beautiful people. Look at this girl. She's not quite healed up yet. We're getting there though. About healed up. Stitches out, staples out. We're off to, as Tyler would call it, the Deep Home Depot. I think we're gonna stop by CBK also. We're redoing a boa cage today. So as you guys know, we got rid of their big old cage because it was starting to just hold water and be a little, like the wood was getting a little iffy. So in the meantime, while we're building them a new cage, I still want them to be as comfortable as possible. So let's go off, let's go grab a coffee, let's go to blah 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 ba-dee ba-dee bow bow. We just picked something up here, folks. It ain't a live animal. Let's check this out. Dun, da-da, da-da-da-dun, da-da, dun, da-da. So Sal, here at Cold Blooded Kingdom, he knows I've got a whole bunch of homies with a whole bunch of king cobras. So he actually is nice enough to save me these snakes. I'll pay him for them, then I give them to my friends, and that's what friends do. Friendship for friendship. Let's go to Home Depot. Real quickly, before we get back to the snakes, we got a package from one of my sponsors, and I'm pretty excited about it. So check that out. Ox beam. Sticker. Everyone loves stickers. People have been asking me, Doug, when are you going to get some light bars or a tower for your truck? So they sent me 4 bars in total, 2 of each. Check that thing out. So it's nice. You got the spotlight in the middle and the floodlights on the side. So you get a nice beam in the middle for distance and then a floodlight for the rest of the way. All right, so we got the boas in here. We're gonna go into their cage. We gotta clean it out. They got the wrong bedding. So you guys remember I had that big old boa cage. We tore it down. We're building them a new cage, but there's just a lot going on in the snake room. So before we build anything, we're redoing the snake room. So for now, they're in a vision cage, which obviously they need to be in a bigger cage. I get that part. This is, hate to say the classic phrase, this is temporary, but this quite literally is temporary. They've been in this cage for about 4 days, 5 days. We're gonna take this bedding out. We're gonna put some no float in there. They love the no float. New hide box, bigger water dish. Enough to hold them over, right guys? We're just holding them over and then we'll build them a cage. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Pretty minimalistic. Now here's the deal, guys. Big ass water bowl. They can soak in it and it's a hide, so they can hide underneath it. Piece of bark / wood, so if they need to shed, they have something rough other than just the sides of the cage. A little bit of green, that's for me, that's not for them. Guys, they're not gonna be in here more than 2 weeks, 3 weeks at the most. They got light, they got humidity, they got everything they need. It's not ideal, just bear with me. Alrighty, let's do snake stuff. We got 2 beautiful boas in here. We're gonna get them out, we're gonna put them away. First up, our wild caught South Florida locale red-tailed boa. How cute and how badass is that? This is an invasive species. Luckily, it's not on the exempt list, so when my friend Federico caught it, he was able to keep it alive. Fortunately, he moved to an apartment. He's got a good friend in Duff Does Nature Stuff. Hey, settle down. Duff Does Nature Stuff was able to take this little guy. And he's growing, he's eating large quail from Blake's Exotic Feeders now. Look at that tail. Wild caught South Florida locale, super badass. So we're gonna put him right into his home. We're gonna move on to his girlfriend. Now, Miss Adrian, as some of you might know, was my first snake that I got when living down here in Florida. Way back in 2019, I got this snake. She's getting big. She's had some health issues in the past, but now this girl is thriving, thriving, thriving. And I'm getting a phone call right now, so let me pause this video. So I don't know if I'm gonna show this part, but she's got something going on in her mouth. So she's got some of that bedding in her mouth. Let me go give her a quick wash out. She's a sweetheart, so I don't want her to suffer. So let's go clean her mouth out. She forgives me. She just had a little bit of that. It's not sand, but it's that it's ground walnut, so they can digest it. But hey, look at her now, happy as ever. Beautiful little girl. We're gonna put her away. What do you think, guys? We loving it in here? They're like, yes. It's better. It's not perfect, Father, but we thank you for your efforts, and we understand the temporary enclosure will satisfy our needs as cold-blooded reptiles. Okay, so all I have left to do, I'm gonna spray down the Waggler's Viper, and I honestly think that's it. We'll see though, we'll see. I've got to head up north today to one of my friend's properties. We're not gonna say who and spoil the next few videos for you guys, but there's not that many of me, baggy duty. Point is, let's water down this Waggler's Viper. Thank you for watching. I love you so much. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the drill. See you next time here on Duff Does Nature Stuff. I love you dearly. Thank you so much for watching. Tell someone you love them today. Make someone's day today. Do what you love every single day. Find time for it. Even if it's 5 minutes, do something you love every day. I'll know if you don't. I'm like Santa Claus, but for dream chasing. All right, guys. Peace. Whoop, 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 whoop.